This is Pole Position 2 for the Atari 7800, which is of course the sequel to Pole Position 1, which came out on the Atari 2600. Now some of the advancements we see here, you have 4 different tracks, including a couple that are familiar to us who play games like Forza 2 and Gran Turismo today, like Suzuka. And you see the Ferris wheel there in the distance, although not rendered quite as nicely as it is on the Xbox 360 games. Now, Pole Position 2 was a major improvement over the first Pole Position. First of all, the graphics are at least 10 times better, and your car doesn't just look like a bunch of blocks. Now it looks like a more refined bunch of blocks. Some other major differences in this version: you qualify for the race. You see I qualified second here, so I'm starting at the front of the pack. There's 8 cars in total for each race. Now, although I'm starting out in the front, you'll see coming up on my left is another race car. I'm not sure where he came from, though, because he wasn't actually in with the group of the other cars starting out. Also on this version, you'll notice that there's puddles of water in the road and billboards that advertise Atari, just in case you weren't sure what game system you were playing this on. In the distance, we have Mount Fuji. This is the Fuji track in Japan, and Mount Fuji is sort of like the Eiffel Tower. No matter where you are in France, evidently you can see the Eiffel Tower, according to popular media. No matter where you are in Japan, you can see Mount Fuji. What makes this game challenging and frustrating to play by today's standards is that it's difficult to pass the opposing cars because you can't bump into them, or else you instantly explode into a ball of flames. Even though the cartridge says high-performance racing at its best, this is far from the best, but still a great improvement over Pole Position 1 on the 2600.